This video shows the correct way to learn how to do value scales. So when we're talking about shading from light to dark, the word that we use in art is value. Dark value, light values. And usually, when you're trying to make things dark, you just take your pencil and press as hard as you can. This isn't actually the right way to do this. Okay, so first of all, when you draw, you use the point of your pencil. When you shade, you use the side of your pencil. So keep that in mind because mechanical pencils really hard to shade with because you can't actually use the side of it without it breaking. And also just even checking how sharp is your pencil, because you can see the area I have to shade with is much greater on the sharpened pencil. So first thing you do is you need to find a comfortable way to hold your pencil sideways. Sometimes I hold like this. Sometimes I go back to the same way we use it when we write, except I just do it way back here. And that lets me get the side of the pencil there. So either way, you just kind of have to find which one's more comfortable for you. And a value scale is being able to shade all the way from light to dark, and that's a skill that people need to practice. So I'm going to start with the darker end. I actually think it's easier. So I'm going to go back and forth. I'm not pressing down too hard. When you press down too hard, you just don't have the control that you do. And now I'm just like lighter, 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 till I'm barely pressing down at all. And now I'll go back and start adding another layer. And so I'm going back and forth, getting darker. Now I'm starting to lift up a little bit when I get to the middle here. And I will continue to go back and forth and layer my shading. And when you do that, you're trying to be able to go all the way from dark, all the way to the lightest of lights, without leaving stripes in the middle. So we're trying not to go, okay, there's a really dark, and then there's the next one, and there's I call that an edge. And what we're trying to do is, this is one of the biggest skills that you need to practice and learn, is how to be able to shade, slowly going from dark to light. And being able to do it slowly, be able to do it gradually, so that you can't tell where one stops and another one starts. So if I put the darkest value, let me go just a little bit darker over here. And again, I'm not going too dark too fast. I'm still layering it. There we go. And now I'm going to blend back in here, so I don't have an edge. And if I said that, let's say the darkest is 9 and the lightest is a 1, and we have a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that, right? You want to be able to do a full range, so that I find the hardest is this one, the one where you're barely touching your pencil across the surface. And this is called a value scale. So again, side of pencil, light layers, go back and forth to build up darker areas.